Do you want to feel depressed? So do I. Listen to my album, Kill Your Killers. Out everywhere now.
Hell yeah. Hello everyone, my name is Jay, and this is our first official video on this channel. It's called Jay's Vault. It goes after my website called jaysphotovault.com. Today we are here at Hide and Seek in Williamsburg, and it's this cute little like hippie place, and it's just, as you can see behind us, it's absolutely stunning in here.
It's a
the
beautiful
vibes
backdrop.
are so good, music amazing, drinks amazing, food amazing. We love it here.
Come here.
Yes, Williamsburg. So today we are obviously in New York. We're here with an amazing New York artist named Leah.
Hello.
We have one of her fantastic friends that all of us, well, I'm meeting Leah for the first time today. I'm meeting Chris for the first time today. He is our cinematographer for today. He's dealing with the cameras, the lighting, the sound, all of that because of him. So we love him.
Yes. Beautiful. Amazing.
So you can give us a little information about who you are, where you're from.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Leah. I am an artist, and I'm here in New York City. And my first album just came out, Kill Your Killers, October 3rd, and that's what this is.
This is literally just us deep diving into her very first album, her debut album,
Yes.
which it is so raw, it's so authentic, everything about it, it's just, you can relate to anything. Any which thing that's on there, there's something relatable.
Anything.
It could be the littlest bit. There's something you will relate to, and that's what's important about music. Yes, it's bold. It's
bold.
It's raw. It's raw as fuck. I love it. I love it.
Okay.
So we're gonna get into why you became a musician, how you kind of thought that, yeah, this is definitely what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. I really want to be a musician. So,
Yeah, I've been writing songs since I was like 4. My sister told me that there was a song I wrote about like a fish.
we love fish. Fish are so cute.
I don't remember it. I remember when I was 5 though, writing a like sort of song about like golfing, because my dad liked to golfing.
That's
it was
cute.
called Putt Putt Putter.
That is so fucking cute. Oh my god, I love
And
it.
then I picked up piano around the time I was like 5 or 6.
Piano's not easy.
I love piano, and I picked it up because my Lula played. And so I just sort of watched her, and then I taught myself, and then I combined the two things, like writing and piano playing, and then I played guitar, and
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Is there anything else you play besides the piano and the guitar?
Yeah, I play the ukulele. I could play the violin really badly.
I mean, at least you can play it. I couldn't play it. I'd probably rip your ears off if I tried. It would be so bad.
I can play a little bit of... Okay, I feel like if you play guitar, you can play bass.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I also play drums badly. So that's
I tried
important.
so hard to play drums, and I understand it in my brain, but
They're like better to program because like I'm used to a keyboard, like because I'm a pianist, so it's like easy to.
yeah,
But like
an actual drum set.
an actual drum set, it's like
I know how to do it in my head, but when my arms and feet go to do it, it just doesn't.
dude, I
connect,
can't
and
I can't do like a kick drum and connect it all. I don't know what's going on.
It all just ends up sounding exactly the same. I can't.
It's
get
like
it.
it's like I don't play drums live anyway, so like I have someone playing them for me, so like I've had no need to like
actually sit and learn to do it.
Yeah,
It's not your
but
main
I-
instrument. So.
but I want to. That would be cool one day.
It would be fucking
It'd be really
dope.
cool one day.
Imagine for one of the songs you get on the drums and you're
Yeah,
singing
I think it's.
and playing.
I think that's the coolest thing ever. I went to this festival in Sleepy Hollow, Music Festival. Anyway, there was this singer that kept like he was doing like musical chairs, really, where like he had the guitar and then he switched to bass and then he like was singing while playing the drums.
I love
and
that.
I just thought that was like the hottest thing you can do.
No, period.
Like as an
when
artist.
you're well-rounded in music, it is so good.
Yeah, I just think it's the best thing that you can
It's
do.
really just knowing your art and your craft. It's attractive because you really are in love with what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you're in tune with it, and it's beautiful. I know a few guys that they sing and they play drums, and I'm like, how the fuck do you guys do
At
that?
the same time, yeah.
At the
It's
same
impressive,
time,
dude.
and they'll be like the lead vocalist on the song.
I know,
while
it's
playing drums,
really
and it's
impressive.
just so impressive. And they're New York based too. New York is just a cesspool for talented
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
It is. I love New York.
I love New York, love you, love you.
Concrete jungle, wet dream tomato. Again, that's the end of the thing.
Yeah.
To describe your type of music, but we'll let that sit.
We'll let it
and
marinate,
let's
yeah.
see. So we're gonna now go into the lore. She has 11 songs on this album. Again, it's called Kill Your Killers. Came out October 3rd. That's also Mean Girls Day.
October
know that,
3rd?
right?
Yeah, I do know
On
that.
October 3rd, you can ask me what day it was.
I do know that.
It's October
I
3rd.
I thought about it when I chose the day. I was like, oh, it's Mean Girls Day.
Gotta wear pink.
Well, you know, it was kind of crazy, like, choosing the day. Like, it sounds fake, like, my story that I'm about to tell you, but like, it sounds like fake as shit. But I was sitting... It was like storming on a dark and stormy night. I was sitting down.
Start of a fairy tale.
Yeah, I was sitting down in my room and it was like storming outside, and then like there was like I was like, when do I want to release my album in October because it's kind of dark and spooky.
Yeah,
I feel
spooky
like it,
season.
Yeah, and I feel like it like would marinate over the winter time. I feel like it's something to listen to in winter.
It's like one of those
Yeah.
the cool season album. Like there's
Yeah.
certain ones that are for the summer.
Yeah, I
some
feel
for-
like, you know, it's really resonating with like seasonal depression, so I was like, perfect. But no, I was sitting in my room and it was storming, and then I was like, I should release it on October 3rd. And then the lightning struck like outside
The
along with
universe
like
said
thunder,
yes.
like it was crazy.
the universe was like,
No,
"Girl,
exactly. So I was
are
like,
you
okay,
for
what the
real right
fuck?
now?"
Yeah, so I chose that date, and then I looked and it happened to be a Friday, which is like a wonderful release date. Like
Friday's always a good day to release.
Yes,
something.
exactly. And so I was like, kind of works out perfectly, but
I
it's
also have
crazy.
this little thing on my website. It's called Music of the Month.
Yeah.
And basically the concept of it is I choose artists that I know, an artist, an album, a song every month.
Yeah.
And she was my October album of the month. And that's kind of
Which
how
is
we
crazy.
really started talking more.
Yeah.
We were talking a little bit here and there.
Which is crazy
before
because
then.
it released the 3rd, so like
Yeah,
You were like-
I knew it was coming out
you were
October
ready.
3rd, so I was like, no, she
You were
needs
ready.
to be the
I
October
appreciate that.
album because
awesome.
3
I love
days
that. Thank
after
you.
it's fine. You were announcing it,
No, that's
promoting
awesome.
it,
Thank you.
So I needed it to be a part of the website.
I appreciate
and now you're even a bigger part of it because this is the first.
Hell yeah, man.
This is the first. That's so exciting. And we literally just met. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's authentic.
It's amazing. I love it. I love it. And we're strangers becoming besties because we got to talk about your album.
Okay, perfect.
The lore of your album. It's gonna be. It's so good. There's so many different songs that are just so standout, but everything flows so perfectly into each other. It's
Thank
like
you.
one big story. Like if you were to
Yes.
open a storybook to read to someone.
Perfect.
Yes, that's
That's
how
amazing.
this comes across.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
The first song is called Moonlight, and it's a fucking fantastic opener.
Yeah,
it is
thank you.
one of it's. I feel like the opening track is very important when you're creating
Yeah.
an album because that's what draws you in, and this is a perfect opener.
Especially like a concept album as well. I feel like it's
Trying to figure out your sound and who you are fully. This
Yeah.
Moonlight was perfect. What does it mean to you? Why did this end up being the opening track for you?
Yeah, well, you know, I wanted to start out the album with sort of like immersing, that's the right word, the listener into like the world, like immediately. So it sort of is like a deep dive. Moonlight being, this album is a lot about like religious trauma and things like that. And, you know, the characters in here are like characterized versions of myself and people in my life that were in my life. And yeah, Moonlight sort of is like, you know, my character version of myself, she's asking, like, I seek your truth, Moonlight. Can you teach me how to behave, how to not be afraid of myself? So sort of like the moon is her god, rather than what other people have imposed on her. Because despite having all this religious trauma, she still wants her own connection to the universe, and she wants her own beliefs
where she could find comfort too.
Yeah, she's
because
still looking
religion
for
is
something.
Just a major people created religion. This might what's the word for it?
Hot
Ruffle
take?
some feathers.
Hot take.
Religion was really based on just creating some sort of comfort for people because
like
you don't know what
some people
happens
need
in the
it.
end, and
Yeah.
it's just really.
I'm very like traumatized in that aspect, so my opinions on that are different. But I can respect that, you know, there are certain, you know,
Everyone finds a way,
exactly
their own
that,
way, even if you
Exactly.
don't understand it and it's not your thing. Everyone has their own way, and I think
exactly.
that's also
Just
really
maybe
cool
don't start cults.
Yeah,
Maybe don't do that.
No, we don't.
Maybe don't. Maybe that's a
don't
bad.
do
Maybe you
cults
shouldn't
here.
take advantage of people. That's
We
a
don't
bad
do-
idea.
If you're in a cult, run.
If you're in a cult, run. All right, awesome.
Okay, The Perfect Band. This one is a little different from everything else. This is The Perfect Band is the second track on the album,
Yes.
and it's very different from the other songs. Definitely, it's a little bit of a switch up in tempo, and it's definitely interesting. Tell us.
It feels like a little almost twangy, almost.
Yeah,
Just
I like
a little
that
bit.
word, that's
yeah,
twangy.
almost. Yeah. Well, like I was saying to you before that like I felt like Moonlight should be track 0, and then The Perfect Band should be track 1 because it's kind of the first like. It's I don't know. It feels like if I could label 1 just intro rather than 1, then that's what it would have been, and then 1 would have been
Yeah,
Perfect
like how
Band.
bands have like preludes and
Yeah.
that type of thing.
Yeah,
That makes
but
sense.
it transitions like that into Perfect Band with the sort of reality warping sound, like
You know, like if you're a Pierce the Veil fan, May These Noise Startle You in Your Sleep and Hell Above, the first 2 tracks of Collide with the Sky, those 2 albums transition into each other.
Beautiful.
And the first part is really slow and like sensual in a way,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it like builds it up, and then it goes into the second song and it just explodes.
That's awesome.
And like I feel like that's definitely the vibe.
That's a good
here.
album. It's a really good
I
album.
have heard the ghost tattooed on my leg.
Oh wait, that's really cool. That's super cool.
I love her. I love Pierce the Veil. I also have. This is Vic's signature. The singer.
Oh shit, it's like the actual signature.
Yeah, like
Oh my God.
actually we met
It's, like,
him.
serious.
He signed the thing, and I was like,
That's
"Oh,
serious. I think that fangirls should be doing interviews. So I think
That's why. That's here I am.
That's
I'm the
my hot
fangirl
take.
because I actually found her through Instagram.
Shout out
Because-
Instagram Reels, but not really because it's
Instagram
meta,
Reels.
but whatever.
Yeah, everything she just said, absolutely, because fuck Meta. But
But
as
what
I was
can we do?
scrolling through, she popped up, and I was like,
What was it? What do you remember? What?
I think it had something to do with you saying that you were in a cult.
True.
Not
I mean,
gonna lie.
I was in a
because
cult.
cults very much
true. Intrigue
like,
you?
They intrigue me so much. I was telling
Yeah, they
Chris on
intrigue
the
a lot
way
of
here
people.
that there's Shen Yun. It's like a huge like Broadway production. in
Yes,
New
I know
York.
about this.
That's a cult.
I know about this.
It's
I've
like
heard about this.
Scientology, and like I try to educate people on.
I don't know
cults.
much about it, but
They're
I've heard
so
about
normalized, and it's kind of scary because people truly don't get like.
it. Yeah, there's so many things that.
They're so like. I don't even know. People think they're gonna be so amazing, and they really lure you in, and they have these pretty faces and all these nice people in the beginning, and then you really get in, and then you're fucked. And like people, it's so easy to get wrapped into something like that because, like we were saying, people look for something to bring them comfort.
Yeah. Well, and
And-
in my case, I was a child.
Yeah,
So,
and then there's also
I
that
didn't have
side
a
case where
choice.
people are born into it, and then you don't
Yeah.
have a choice, and that's
Yeah.
we don't like cults here.
Good.
But that's literally, I'm almost positive that that's how I found one of your
Probably.
Instagram reels because
Probably.
you know, you got to do the catchy thing that's gonna catch people's eye, and that was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Because I listened to another band that she grew up in a cult as well.
Dude, really?
Yeah.
That's a
And
specific niche.
she
It's
is
a very specific niche.
She's a queer artist. Too.
You'll have to show me after.
They're amazing. I definitely will.
Show
They're
me- show
actually
me after.
they're called Chromera.
Cool.
They're
We need to-
California based.
We need to talk. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, Perfect Band. Yeah, let's get back to we need to get into the interview. Jesus fucking Christ. Perfect Band. Yeah, it sort of like opens like a sound of like warping. It's like warping the other song. Because I like to imagine, like I was saying before, like it's a film and the aspect ratio, like Moonlight is here, and then when Perfect Band comes, it's like. You know, it changes, and because I feel like Perfect Band is like sort of kind of like the characters me characterized version of Leah, we'll call her Crowe.
Okay, that's
yeah,
cute.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We'll say
I like that.
we'll call her Crowe. Crowe, she wants to be really confident, and she wants to. She's sort of like a little bit. The perfect band is like where she wants to be, but she's talking like she is there. So it's sort of like delusion. It's like sort of like trying to convince yourself that you're that. Like it's like she's saying all these things about herself that are truths, but confidently. Like it sounds confident, sounds empowering. But then at the end of the song, it sort of breaks down into this piano that I do, because eventually that a facade has to drop, you know, and
You gotta face
when she's
reality.
alone and so that's what that sort of is. It breaks down, sort of like as she does. So
Alright, the next two tracks, we talked about it a little before off camera with each other, that these two songs kind of relate to each other, and
Yeah.
she's obviously going to get into it, but track 3 and 4, 3 is Laverna and 4 is Hannah. I love the song Hannah. It is so good.
Thanks.
The second I heard it, I was like, I need the lore, I need to know.
that means a lot. That actually means a lot to me, because I feel like I love Hannah. Like that's one of the songs I love the most on the album, and it's I feel like the one I hear the least about from people.
Which is crazy, it's so fucking
No, I love that
so
song.
good.
I love that song. That song is like a bunch of experiments. We'll get into that, but like Laverna is a sort of letter to somebody in my life who was an abuser ultimately, because they, you know, made me go into the school when I was a child, and it's sort of a letter to that person, but also it's that same figure for the character Hannah. It's like Hannah's caretaker. She trusted her, and then, you know, she got horribly traumatized along the way.
Which unfortunately happens a lot with people.
Yeah, man. Well, because it's based on my real experience, and so, you know, and Hannah, she at the end of the song, it's kind of heartbreaking, because this is also how I feel in real life. Like, it's heartbreaking because the last line is, "How can I begin to penalize you for your crimes? I reside on that line." So it's like she feels like she can't even be mad, since like, you know, victims. You're a victim if you're in a cult, but after a certain age, and you also become an abuser. So it's a very complicated dichotomy, and so she's kind of like sort of working through that. But yeah, that's her letter that she sent to her, and then it goes into Hannah.
Hannah, I love it.
So canonically, sorry folks, Laverna also, I think, is perhaps Hannah's suicide note, or like last thing she leaves behind, which is sad, but that's just the truth, man. Hannah is about a girl who killed herself because of this horrible pressure that was put on her, and made her feel like she was evil for being alive, and for being brave, and for making mistakes like a kid does.
Which is normal.
Which is
but
normal.
when you're in circumstances like that,
But she
people
just
can make it seem so much worse than it truly is.
Hannah's in a really small town, so she doesn't know another way out.
Yeah, that
She's like,
she just knows what's familiar and what's always
she's like
been.
canonically like 15. It's
Okay.
like really sad, like 15.
15 is such an awful fucking age.
I know.
It is such an awful age.
'Cause
So if there's
Hannah's-
any teenagers watching,
It
better.
does get better, actually.
And that's so cliche to say, but genuinely.
No, seriously?
We're 23. We were 17 not that long ago.
Yeah.
And we were 15 not that long ago. It genuinely gets so much
It
better.
does. Because I was gonna say too, like, she was too young to ever see her future. Hannah is that age version of me. If I would have like, because I did have suicidal thoughts then, and because I didn't know another way out. So it's sort of like running with that idea. What if that did happen? And so, and again, like I was saying before, like I kind of did kill that part of myself, you know, and she is dead. Like
Yep.
there's an innocence there that I'll, you know, sort of never have back. And
sometimes it's you need to pack things up and leave it behind so you can grow as yourself. Even
Yeah.
though change is uncomfortable, but
yeah,
that's how
and-
life is. Things are uncomfortable.
Yeah, and Hannah, ultimately, like Crowe, the character, she this is in her perspective of Hannah. Like she feels really bad because Hannah had like confided in her about, because they're in the same like church, and Hannah had like confided in her, and basically the lore is that Crowe like was just like, it's okay, we'll stick through this, we just have to like shut up and listen, like sort of thing. And Hannah couldn't do that. So this is sort of Crowe's like, oh my god, I have to leave.
The wake up call.
This is like, yeah, she realizes that she has to leave. Because and one of like the very end lines is, you have something special, something that I hope I can display. It's sort of like, you may be dead, but I want to take the light that you had with me. I hope I can still be like that, you know.
Bring that little piece of them with you.
Exactly.
Without letting it overcome you.
Exactly. And also, like, you know, paying respects to the old you, you know, the child me.
That was still you.
Yeah.
It's not you anymore, but it's
sort of the
part
chance,
of how you got here.
Yeah, sort of the chance at the end is like a mix of Crowe, but also a mix of, it's like very condescending, the chants are, because it's like the congregation, basically. They're like, oh, well, we didn't even have to silence you because you silenced yourself, so I guess it worked out. Tied the noose yourself. But yeah, there's a gunshot. There's so many things in that song that I love so much.
Yeah, it's very immersive. You need to actually sit there and listen. Put your headphones all the way on.
It's dark.
It's dark.
It's really dark.
Is raunchy a good word for it?
That's a horrible word for it.
I can't remember the...
Raunchy means like, is like inherently sexual.
What the fuck is the word I'm thinking of then? Oh my god.
I don't know. Dark.
It's just, you can relate to it.
There's something to, yeah.
There's something in there that you hear it, you resonate with.
Yeah.
What the story is.
It's sort of, I wanted the song to make you feel like your stomach is hurting.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude.
So I hope it makes you feel like your stomach is hurting.
That's how some music
I'm
needs
evil.
to be.
I'm evil.
That goes into Evil Woman. We're not there yet.
I'm evil. Okay.
Track 8 is Evil Woman.
Yes, yeah.
Don't you have a tattoo too? Evil
I do.
Woman.
I don't know if you can even see that at all.
Gorge.
Anyway, that's not a narcissism thing. I just really like that song.
It's Evil Woman might be my favorite.
It means a lot. Yeah. We'll get there.
We shall get there.
Hurry.
We're gonna go into track 5. Letter to a Killer, which, you know, kill your killer. Letter to.
How do you feel? I want to know how you feel about that song.
I wrote right here. It says obsessed.
Yeah.
Obsessed. I just who's the message towards? Because it seems like you're like speaking to someone specific.
I am, but I'm wondering what you got out of it because it is very specific.
It's gotta be something to do with like your upbringing, someone that really just they made an impact on you so deeply that
it's sort of a mix, sort of like letter to a killer, like letter to the archetype of a killer, like someone who, you know, like these horrible people in this cult that, you know, were like abusing the kids in the cult and abusing me. So like that's a killer. A killer is also like the person who put me in the cult, and then the killer is a person. So Crowe leaves the cult. She runs away. But she deals with this incredibly abusive man who becomes obsessed with her. Letter to a Killer is like she's sort of navigating how to deal with like this crazy person.
going from crazy to a different type of crazy.
Yes, because it kind of, well, what happens with trauma is it tends to, especially if you leave like early.
You find comfort in that
yes,
trauma without realizing.
it tends to fall. Yeah. So this person becomes super obsessed with her and stalks her and does some fucked up shit. And this sort of song I wanted to write as like rage for.
That's what the rage you could.
It's pure hot.
It's just
bloodlust.
You can feel it.
It's a lot. It's because it's sort of like anyone who's ever experienced like any sort of assault. Seriously, put a trigger warning in the beginning of this.
Yeah.
But anyone who's ever experienced any sort of assault can feel this like white hot rage of like you just wish that person was dead, and ultimately like that's what this is about. Basically, like in real life I had a stalker, and so it's just like, but yeah, that's where that comes from.
Hopefully they hear it and fuck off.
Well, he's put away, luckily,
Okay,
for
good.
that.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so we're good.
See, don't be afraid to actually put yourself out there to protect yourself, because you need to protect yourself no matter what. And there's so many people that will be there to put you down. And I feel like Letter to a Killer is like, it's relieving. It's getting that
Because I also
anger
feel like
and sadness
exactly,
because
it's not just about that person. I don't want that person. If you're watching this, fuck you. Also, if you're watching this, the song is not all about you, fucker. It's about people like you who like want to use and abuse people, and prey on vulnerable people, and anyone out there who is like that. I hope you die too. So, as repeated a lyric in that song. Or get better. I don't know.
Do
one of the
something
two.
that
Either
isn't,
like, yeah.
do something that isn't bad.
I don't know.
Plain and simple.
Get into yoga. I don't know what to tell you.
Yoga would be nice. Yeah, mind and body and soul.
Mind and body. Okay.
Oh my god. Grand piano. We were talking about how you play piano, but tell us about the piano that you used versus the grand piano and that type of thing.
Yeah, so what's funny about grand piano is
Grand piano is track 6.
What's funny about track 6 grand piano?
Track 6 grand piano. Fun fact.
What's funny about grand piano is that it like the piano recorded is an upright piano, and the piano in which I'm writing about was an electric piano, but it's not as it doesn't roll off the tongue as well to be like, I'm sitting alone at your electric piano or your upright piano. So it's like grand piano. Actually, the way that we recorded the piano is we put a microphone in the upright piano, like in the body of it, and the only grand piano we have on this album is in Letter to a Killer. The rest is that same upright piano recorded live. So, yeah.
If you play piano, you are skilled, because I've tried so many times. I even wrote out on little sticky notes. I put A, B, C, D. You know, like,
yeah.
I've tried so hard. My thing is guitar, and I thought, if I could play guitar, maybe I could play piano.
No, it doesn't transfer easy. I remember because I'm really good at piano.
Yeah, you are, obviously. If you listen to the album, are you fucking kidding me?
Well, I will say, but I think that I'm like incredibly mediocre at guitar, and
that's okay.
Because I'll say that like I was like, when I learned guitar versus piano, I was like, man, this is not the same.
And that's the mindset. I had the exact opposite. That's so funny.
But it's like, eventually there's something though that clicks, and I'm going through that sort of thing right now with guitar, where I'm like, oh, this in a way is like piano. So I don't know. I'm going through a great fun time with guitar right now. Very happy about enhancing my skills.
If you play any instrument, period, do something with it. If that's something that you truly want to do, you should go for it.
Yeah.
Because we're in such an age where there are so many musicians that it doesn't matter if you have a big following or not. Follow what you want to do.
Yeah. The world is dying, so you should do it.
Run! The world is burning!
Run! Yeah.
Do what
That's how
you
I feel
want.
every time I see like the countdown clock in New York City of like
if
how
you
much
guys
time we
don't
have.
know,
I'm like, what the fuck?
New York has a countdown clock.
One time I yelled at it. One time I was like I saw it and I was like, what can I do? Can we talk to the corporations? I don't know.
Our parents and grandparents should have been better.
I'm trying. But anyway, try your best to help the environment.
Yeah, reuse, reduce, recycle.
It's
Like,
kind
genuinely.
of fun. It's fun to joke about because it's like, what can you do? So, moving on. Oh, wait, we didn't even talk about grand piano. We just talked about recording the piano.
Yeah, basically, I think, to be honest, that's what I wrote here, songwriting and the producing process, because it is about the piano, and then I wanted to know what type of piano you were doing, and the fact that it's not a grand
it's sort
piano
of in the
is
story.
kind of
It's
so
funny.
ironic, and I love it.
It's, okay, basically in Crowe's story, this is, she finds someone that she loves.
Okay.
Or that she wants to love. But he's like super mediocre and very like, makes promises that he can't keep. But this song is about her like running away from him.
Yeah, if that happens, you run away.
Yeah.
It seems nice in the beginning, and then it's...
That's why the end of this song is very cathartic. But there's a problem here where like she still misses the even people who are bad to her. She just really loves people
kind
a
of
lot.
going through that like right now.
Yeah.
Like, this past year.
I'm so sorry.
I've been going through something with like kind of moving on from certain friends, and they're in different parts of their life than I am, and it's like,
oh yeah,
it's hard when you think something is gonna be forever and it isn't.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's a hard reality, but that's really how life is, and like
it is.
Your parents and like other
that's
people
why,
tell you that,
but
you'll lose your friends.
But you don't get it until you're
you don't get it at all
until
and then
it
you
happens.
Get to a certain age, like in high school, you think everything's set. This is how it's going to be out of school.
Yeah, because Crowe is a young adult. She's probably like.
You said she was like 15.
No, Hannah was 15.
Okay, Hannah's 15.
Crowe is like 20.
Okay, so still
at this point, in grand piano, she's like 20.
And that's really the time where it really starts for, I feel like, people.
Yeah, and there's like the line that I wrote, which is I feel like corresponds to what you're saying very well. It was like, how do I still miss you but can't change my mind? It's like I made up this decision to not see you again because you're bad for me.
Yeah.
But fuck, why do I still miss you? That sucks.
Genuinely, it's like you think about the times that were good, but then you really think about like the bad, and it absolutely outweighs.
Yeah, it's like definitely
the
not
good, and
it's definitely not worth it. But it's
a
like
hard reality to come to
because you still have to grieve, even if it sucks. You still have to grieve.
And it's the worst part is grief when someone is still alive is so.
Oh my god.
So difficult.
Yeah.
Especially spending years of your life with being friends with certain people. It's a different. It's
hard to you're right. I agree with you.
Because
that's sort of.
We're so young that
the catharsis of this like album, I feel like, is it's about she like deals with grief and losing people throughout this whole thing,
and I think that's why I absolutely resonate with this album, because I could feel that throughout the whole thing. And those transitions in your life are just not easy. They never are, and that's literally the biggest part about being human, is doing things that are hard.
Yeah, man.
And it sucks. Just give us a little easy for a little while. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, please.
Okay, don't know if I ever will. I actually was interested on how this one made the album, because this one was out before it was on the album.
Yeah.
It came out as a single. So
it came out in 2024.
Yes.
I don't know. I love it.
I do too.
I just feel like it fits into the story.
It's so cute.
I feel like like at the end of Grand Piano, she says again, like, how do I still miss you but can't change my mind? I feel like Don't Know If I Ever Will fit perfectly as a song right after that one, because it's like she's now dealing with the fact that like
it actually happened.
It actually happened, and then she's also like, can anyone ever love me? Which is like a hard question. Like,
yeah, that's
it's
and especially at this age, and you say that she's in her
she's like
20s,
21 in this song.
So that's
she's like,
exactly the time where
she sort of
feels that way.
She sort of lost that grand piano relationship, and then she lost some more in between, and she's kind of at a low place where she's just like, I've never known how it feels to be like deeply loved without condition,
and with like truly being seen by another person.
Yeah, and so she's like,
love is about being seen, and those people see who you are and care about the things that you care about and all those things.
Or, at least, make an effort. But, she sort of has felt like her whole life, love has been conditional.
And it shouldn't be.
And so, that's sort of this song is very straightforward. I feel like I don't even have to explain the lyrics at all.
Is.
But yeah, that's where that comes from, and that's why I chose to put that in. It wasn't originally a part of like the story, but I feel like it came in the story as well. I want to also say, like, while this is a concept album, it is my life.
It is.
There's just like some dramatic, storyline changes.
And that's how you get
Not
into music
changes,
too.
but-
Like, you
Yeah.
speak the truth,
Well, it's
but
like
then
a-
you also have those certain songs that are just...
It's to cope. That's what all this is.
That's what
it's
music
just
is.
coping.
It's a coping mechanism,
Yeah.
and it helps other people get through life, and that's what it's truly about.
That's
Making
awesome.
other people feel seen too.
I hope this album does that for someone.
That's how I feel. So that's why I wanted to interview you so bad, because this is something like...
That means a lot to me.
You only have what? I have a few hundred followers on Instagram. You have a few thousand. And like, in retrospect, that doesn't seem like a lot, but imagine those people in a room with you. Like,
Yeah.
It's so amazing how music just brings people together, and it's just, that's
Yeah.
what I've always loved it so much, because the certain communities that certain bands create, it's just so...
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's
Yeah, it's really beautiful. And I've had people who have like supported me like from the time that I was like 17, and I was releasing songs when I was 17. I've deleted them because I'm embarrassed, but I was like producing things. It was,
Most musicians go
God,
through
it was so
that.
embarrassing. Anyway, I have people who still support me since then.
That's
Followers who
that's
still,
what it's all
which
about.
is like
when you're
makes
a
me feel
musician.
crazy. I'm like, that's I can't even
They love you so
even
much.
think
They
about
supported
that.
you through all. That's
Yeah,
literally,
it's like means the world. I don't know why. Like it means the world to me.
that. I feel like that's the goal for a lot of musicians. They want people to carry throughout the music with them.
Yeah, man, it's you grow, but yes.
The next is Evil Woman, which this also was a single before it was on the album, and one of my favorites.
Yeah, there were 2 songs. Those are the 2 songs.
Yes,
that
track
were
7 and 8 were both
both
singles
out.
released ahead of the album, but also were fantastic enough to make the album.
I feel like Evil Woman was okay. Evil Woman. I am so happy to talk about Evil Woman.
Yeah, like what I wrote here is I was like, is this about you or someone?
Yeah. Well, ultimately, like women throughout time have been like the scapegoat of everything, from like the witch trials to just literally everything.
Everything.
And it's it's a problem, and it still happens today. And sort of like when I wrote that song, I was thinking about like the sort of situation that I was like, well, if everyone my whole life has called me evil, like for liking girls, or for like liking rock and roll, or for whatever fucking reason that like the...
Sorry to interrupt, but the queer band I told you about earlier that was in a cult as well growing up?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Well, yeah, man, that's what happens when you're gay
Same
and
fucking
traumatized
thing,
or rock and roll.
She was in a band with these people through her church, and then she was like, I like rock and roll, I
Yeah,
like
dude.
women, and
Yeah,
they
yeah,
were like,
and they're
you
like,
need
you're-
to leave, and
you
she
need
was
to
like,
leave.
okay,
Mhm.
fuck you, I'm gonna be 10 times better than you guys.
Yes, real.
And that's the whole point. And
Real. No, but yeah, so basically I was like, okay, well, if you're gonna call me evil, let me write a song where like I embrace that, and it's like I'm actually more evil than you thought I would be. But also I'm kind of picking fun at myself too, because I'm like, I took my pain and made it worse.
Which that
sort of like
happens.
trying to fix something, but then it ultimately becoming worse because you tried to fix it so much. You should have left it alone, but like your love for it and
you
stuff,
just
it
can't help yourself,
made
and
it-
that's human nature too.
Yeah.
Sometimes you genuinely just can't help yourself. You just want to fix it, but
And so-
sometimes it just tears you apart.
I
Instead.
think that's like my favorite. I also love performing that live, and I like that bridge makes me like. I love that bridge so much.
I showed my best friend your music, obviously. Why would I not show my best friend your music? And she immediately posted this song up on her Instagram. She
That is so
fell
sweet.
in love with it. I
That's
even
so
sent
sweet,
you the
man.
screenshot because it is such... Out
That's
of all
sweet.
the songs, even though it came out as a single, it's such a perfect song for this album, and it's
Dude,
such perfect placement. It's right
That's one of my favorite
basically
songs
in the
ever.
middle.
I'm kind of like an asshole about writing music alone, in the sense that like I'm just like very like I want to do this all by myself. I want it to be my work. So I'm very 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 proud of Evil Woman. It'll I think be one of my favorites forever. Who else as well, which is after Evil Woman.
Yes, it is. And we're about to go into that too. I can't wait to get into Father I Know, because like I have a lot of trauma with my own father.
Yeah.
And he passed away, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So that's obviously what I get from that song. We'll go into that. Mine exists, but it's like
I'm sorry.
it's like
I like the way you said that.
It's like he's already dead, but like it's
I get
because
it.
I don't know him.
I get it.
We'll get into
I really like the way you said that. Mine exists. Yeah.
But we'll get into who else. What did I write here? I wrote a whole little thing. I think I actually smoked a blunt and I listened to the song and I was like so entranced by it.
Awesome.
And I was just blabbing. You could see like this is the biggest.
Yeah, shoot it at me, girlfriend.
This song feels like how it feels to be taken advantage of, and whether that's the message or not, it hits my soul deeply.
I like that take.
Like that's the way that I felt when I listened to it, because again, that I told you about the friends that I'm going through the kind of breakup with, and them doing their own thing and my thing, and like a lot of times I feel like they took advantage of me, and that's
I want to know, how did you come to that conclusion? Like because I love hearing the way that other people I think it's like one of the best things about like writing.
I think my main thing is I need to brush up because there's so many that I just shoved in my brain. I want to make sure I get the lyrics right.
Yeah.
We could actually,
or you can just like,
we could come back to this. I'll look at the lyrics and we'll actually sit and like we'll do a whole cut for this specific song.
Okay. Or
that fucking.
Well, I'll say that the song itself is actually about like sort of like self-harm is like not always physical.
Absolutely.
And like maybe sometimes the mental self-harm is worse, so we stop harming ourselves physically, but we don't stop harming ourselves mentally.
Yep.
And that's what this song is about, really. It's like
The cycle.
it's sort of it's like blame. It's like self-blame, and it's like, who else? Yeah, like who? It's always about myself. Who else? It's feeling really alone. Mm-hmm. It's feeling really depressed.
See, that's where I resonated. Feeling alone.
You feel very alone. You feel very depressed, and you feel like, yeah, you're the only person. It's when you're the only person in the world who will be with you forever, which is true, but also that thought like haunts you. That's sort of what who else is. It's like,
as a human,
this song is really someone wrote this song who hated themselves.
I feel like
I hated myself at the time.
We all went through. I feel like if being a human, you always go through that patch of like, I hate everything.
Yeah. I also feel like I'm being very honest in that.
That's
I'm being very
that's
honest and
definitely
open in
what
that
I got
song
from it
too.
too.
So.
And like that's the type of music I like, the honest and raw. Like this is my feelings on paper.
Yeah.
Perceive it how you.
Yeah, I can't
feel.
even like talk about like the character Crowe for this because this is just me.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. I love
Crowe
that.
feels the same way.
I love that.
Is what I can say.
So it's you, but it's also Crowe.
Yeah.
Leah Crowe. Boom.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get into the Father I Know. This is the 10th track on the album.
We're almost done.
Yeah, we have a few like. At the end, we're gonna talk about just like some general things like live shows and some stuff that isn't fully related to the album. What am I scooting out of frame?
You're slowly going out of frame.
Dude.
Alright, so this one I just really want you to tell us about it, because my best friend, she lost her mother during COVID, not because of COVID, but
during COVID. Same. I lost my dad during COVID too.
I grew up with her. This is some lore from me. Her name's Maria, my best friend.
Okay.
I met her in 6th grade, and I was like, I like your handwriting. And then now we were 12, we're 23 now, and we're still friends.
Cute. I have a friend like that.
But her mom...
I have a friend like that, Faith Goins, if you're watching this, which I know you are. Hello.
But I grew up with her. She was like a sister, and her mom and her dad and her siblings, they make me feel like family.
Yeah.
And
that's a beautiful thing.
The day she told me that she lost her mom, I was like, holy fuck, because we
just like a part of your family.
And it's just like,
too.
I think about her mom all the fucking time. I think about her all the time, and it's just like, it's that type of pain you want to take away from someone that you love. And like,
it's something that can never be.
And it's literally everyone has to go through it, and that's like the worst part.
It's the worst. So yeah, my dad died in 2020, but I like for 3 years 3 of those years I was in like just complete denial. I think I'm sometimes in denial now, but I think this has been the worst year as far as like my grief goes for my dad. There are bits of him in everything I write. And this song is like, we had a very complicated relationship.
I feel like that's how it is.
And what I'll say, yeah, most people, and I'll say that the song is like, you can take it verbatim. That's what I can say, is that it is exactly what it is, and it is literally a letter.
It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
It's beautiful, it's heartbreaking. It's
It's
exactly what you want from a song that talks about grief, basically.
It's a letter to my dad, and I used to think all the time, and I'm being very vulnerable when I say this, but I used to think all the time when I was younger, because my dad had a lot of issues, like serious issues, and he didn't go to therapy for it, and thus hurt people around him. And I remember thinking growing up that like, it would be so much better if I just didn't have a dad. Now that thought really upsets me, because that's what that line is, like, I don't like it on the other side. I don't like it, no. And that sort of break in the no, like the voice break, it's because, you can't ever get that back. Yeah. And it is the worst fucking feeling in the world. Truly.
I'm kind of on the opposite end with my dad.
Yeah.
I met him when I was 13. It was terrible. It was so bad. And I always like mourn the thought of like, I met my boyfriend and him and his dad. It's just so beautiful
to see
a healthy relationship between a father and a son, or a father and a daughter. And it's just, it's nice to see that, because with mine, I had this big expectation, and I was 13. You get your hopes up high,
of course.
And then you just get let down, and that's kind of, I always wanted one.
That's sort of, yes. I went through a couple of years where I did not talk to my dad at all. And then actually, when he started making an effort to be in my life, he got cancer like 3 months later. So it was like, it felt like a cruel fucking joke from the universe.
Cancer is a cruel mistress.
Brain cancer. No, it's so bad. And
oh my God.
like, it was like
what is the reason? What is the reason
I don't
brain
know.
cancer
Yeah, I don't
exists?
know.
What is the reason? If I could fist fight cancer, I would. For everybody.
Thank you so much.
I would literally, because that's
I think
what
that'll really...
my best friend lost her mom to.
Damn.
And it's so terrible. And
I remember I made a cake like after like a couple months that said "fuck cancer," like, and it made it tie dye. I don't know. It was in COVID and I was bored.
I mean, COVID made us. That's a good way to cope, though. That's like, you start stabbing that shit like, fuck you.
Dude, seriously. But like, no, it was like it's sort of like I was given this gift for a little bit of a good relationship with my dad.
And sometimes a little bit is enough, because
but it's
when
almost
it's so bad that you get those little moments where it's good, it's like, wow. Because I had those little glimmers with my dad when I actually was forced to see him.
Yeah.
That it was like, okay. But then he'd say something stupid as shit, and I'm like...
Well, I'll say that, like, yeah, for me it's like, there's a longing and wishing that, like... Also, again, I think, like, this is actually maybe my saddest bridge I've ever written. Maybe just because it's, like, I feel it the most.
Yeah.
Like, I wish for this pain to end. This isn't what I meant.
Yes,
I just wanted it to, like, stop. Because I didn't want him to fucking die. It's, like, awful. So it's... and it's also, there's a lot of self-blame in this song, like, as if I could have caused
And I feel like a lot of people that do go through grief with parents and losing parents, that they always, in some sort of way, blame themselves.
Yeah.
Because that's just, again, human nature.
That's what humans do. We blame
ourselves.
ourselves.
Is like this whole thing, the whole album is all about human nature.
Yeah, there's so
just
much,
who
like...
we are as people.
Yeah, there's so much, like, hating yourself in here. There's so much accepting yourself in here. There's so much... like grieving you're grieving your grief. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like,
it's fantastic and it's beautiful, and it's just, when you listen to an album, you want to feel the feelings that are in it. You want to feel the artist.
I hope it's tangible, because I really put my...
That's how I felt, and I hope everybody else feels the same way when they listen.
Thank you.
And they perceive it the way that they want to.
I really feel very I put everything into this album. Like, this is very raw and emotional.
And you could
project
really,
for me.
you could feel it. You could feel it with every track.
That makes me happy.
It's so.
I feel like blood, sweat, and tears in this. So
Yep.
makes me very happy.
And it's just so good. It's so good.
Thank you. Thank you for listening.
I will always listen. When's your next album coming out?
Oh my god.
All right, our last song, track 11, is Without You, and I just want to know why this is what you chose as your closing song, and then also in this song, there's a lyric, killing all my killers, so I feel like that's like the best way to conclude the album.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's like poetry. It's beautiful.
You know, actually, I had that. Okay, I wrote Without You in 2023 about my grief with my dad. I was like, fuck, I have to live this life without you forever. And then I also, it's two things. It's that, and it's also like losing yourself. And like, you're like kind of sort of talking to like, come back, come back. But so it's those two things. It's mostly about my dad, but as I was writing it, I was like, shit, this is about me. Who else? But anyway, so yeah, Without You is, there's a really strong, God, it's like the realization that like, you have to live on. Like, like there's no other option for you after someone dies, but to keep living. And it's the feeling of like, you have to. There's no other choice, and it's the worst.
That's a fucking hard
it's
choice.
The worst.
That is not easy in any way, shape,
it's the worst
or form.
feeling. And while I'm singing Without You, it gets more intense. So I was like, without you, without you, without you, without you, without. Because the more that I affirm that to myself, the more I realize he's gone. Yeah, sort of it's fun because I wrote that song in 2023, and the last part of that song I actually wrote in studio. So that song was like done and finished, but I wrote it in studio. I like, while I was recording it, I like sat down in the corner where like, there was like the mic here, and then because there's this like room, it's like isolating. I sat down in the corner and I like went on my like phone, and I was like, because me and Jason were like working on the song, and I was like, there needs to be a chant there, because Jason was like humming something, and I was like, ooh, there needs to be a chant there. So I ran in. It's so funny. I was like, shut up. And I like ran into like close the door because I have to like write alone, and like I could hear him. I could hear him on the headphones, like, because the headphones were like hanging up of it. I could still hear. He was going la 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 la, which you can hear in that song, which is so fun. He was doing that into the mic. So while I'm writing this ending, I'm hearing la 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 in my ear.
The little voice in your head.
Exactly. So I was like, I love it when albums like wrap up. And so many fantastic artists have done this, but like, I love it when artists wrap up their album like sort of addressing the previous songs.
Oh yeah.
So like, I'm Somebody's Daughter. It's like The Perfect Band.
Where it's actually just you're telling a story.
Yes.
I like that about
I'm
albums.
Somebody's Daughter, Raise You Like a Father, both Perfect Band. No, it could get harder without me around. Sort of like, you need me around. Like look at all I've done for you, sort of thing. Thought Somebody Loved Me, which is like grand piano. They Just Had It Coming, Kill Your Killers. I mean, not Killer, my bad. Letter to a Killer, and then Killing All Your Killers without you around. So it's like a tackling life without any. Yeah, just fucking anyone who tries to kill you, kill them first.
Just rolling back to Without You, there's just a little more that we want to talk about.
Yeah, there's I had to pull up my phone because I have all my lyrics written down.
It's hard to remember all the lyrics of all the songs.
I have them written down in my notes app.
You know what's funny though? A lot of people that I know that send me their lyrics, it's right
like from the notes app,
and
yeah.
I feel like it's just most convenient, especially for our generation.
It's a beautiful thing. My favorite, I think maybe my favorite lyrics maybe I've ever written are in this song, and I that's big, and I forgot to mention that.
So that's perfect for it being the closing song.
Yes, exactly. I'll just read this whole thing. Like, I've lived a life on standby since you were gone, and I've lived a life rushing time since you've been gone. I wait for the right feeling, the fleeting moments. I remember how it was to feel alive in my skin. Now I'm bleeding, and
Poetry.
sort of like yeah, it's like when you died, I died, is what I'm saying there. It's time has paused, but also time has moved so fast. I can't believe it's been 5 years, and like, you know, I want to feel alive again. I'll do anything to feel alive again. So I wait for the right feeling, those fleeting moments, whenever they come back, like to make me feel alive again. It's sort of like, it really does feel like I died too, like a part of me died too. And so that's the really, really hard part about grief, is that you don't just lose the person, you lose
a piece of
the
you.
piece of you, and it's hard. Yeah, but anyway, so there's also addressing that la 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 part. That's, you can hear that at the very end of the song, where it's like, killing all my killers without you around. There's a la 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 la, like stacked like a bunch, because I liked it. I was like, wait, so it's like harmonized, stacked, la 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 la. It was so funny. It was so funny. So it's there. You just gotta look for it.
And that is officially the explanation and the lore behind Kill Your Killers.
Yeah, man.
By Leah Crowe.
It's crazy.
And if you haven't listened to it after listening to us yap about it,
Go listen to it.
we got a few little bit left to say, and then go listen. It's only, 43 minutes.
It's 43
Less
minutes
than an
of your
hour.
time.
It's so worth it.
Do
and
you
it's
want to? Here, I'll pitch it. You ready? Do you want to feel depressed? So do I. Listen to my album, Kill Your Killers, out everywhere now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That should be that intro.
It should be. Oh my god, you know how like it has the people show like a clip of the video and then they start from the beginning and it leads up to
true.
that moment?
You've got the editing grind set.
So now this, basically the end of this is just some random questions essentially.
Yay!
So it's just one of the basics that I really want to know is, what challenges did you face while creating the album, and how did you handle these challenges?
I get really frustrated. This is a fantastic question. I get really frustrated with myself, like during recording, like instruments and singing. And Jason does a really great job. It's literally just me and him. It's just me and him.
I feel like that makes it a lot like less stressful when it's just
Yes,
you and
but
another person.
it's also like, I want it that way because I don't want it to be a bunch of people.
A big
you know?
team
It's
or
like
anything.
no, I don't feel good about that. And luckily, this is someone like who really gets my music. So luckily, he was very patient with me. I would like play the piano and then I'd be like, fuck. I suck. I'm so
The
bad.
neurodivergent brain can only handle so much. I'm
Yeah.
the same way.
He's a great person to collaborate with because he sort of kept my head on my shoulders, and I really appreciate that. Sometimes I needed to take breaks and like walk outside because we would spend like 12-hour days in the studio, like seriously 12 hours, and maybe more. And
Sometimes that's necessary. The creative process doesn't have a time limit.
exactly. But yes, no, I would get really frustrated with it. There were some days where I was like recording and I felt like my voice sounded like shit. Like some days like I was sick for like a whole song. I don't even remember what song it was, but I was sick. And I was like,
And you can't even tell if you listen to this. You don't even see. You don't know what song it is. I don't know what
We've
song it is
got-
either. Listening.
in the studio, yeah, literally. In the studio, we've got like green tea and like a bunch of different teas.
Green tea is so good.
Yeah, I love green tea. And so like I would just be like gurgling and chugging green tea in between takes. And just hot water. But it was nice because we like when I was a little too frustrated, I would like walk outside and just like talk about anything else.
Yeah.
Or
Separate
sort
yourself
of like
so you can calm down.
yeah, I also feel really like I like admire so much musicians that are better than I am, which are so many. And
You gotta give yourself more credit than that.
yeah, okay. But it's like it's like I feel very like that's also the case, especially when what there is a thing about working one-on-one with a person is when the person in front of you is like much more skilled than you are at like something, or you perceive them to be, there feels like so much pressure.
Yeah.
He's so good at guitar. So when I would like record, like I suddenly didn't know how to like play to a metronome. Like I was like, I don't know how to play the guitar. I don't know how to fucking play the guitar.
It makes you nervous because
they're so much better.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
why am I doing this?
I used to write all of the guitar I used to write the guitar solos for my songs. Like I did for Shame. I wrote off the album, but then like mine and his music synergy just is like perfect match. So I was just like, you know what, I trust you. Do your thing. And so what he'll do is like go through like a solo, and I'm like, again, but make it hurt more. And then I'll like go through, and I'm like, okay, it needs to go, and then we sort of like workshop it that way. But it's like, yeah, there are good things in there. So when I get frustrated with myself, I'm like, here, you play it.
You play it.
You play it. And I scooch back over, he says, with his hands.
I feel like that's how it usually is when you're doing the creative process with somebody.
Yeah.
It's always good to have somebody who knows something more than you do
Yeah.
in certain aspects, because then you could truly work together and come together.
Yeah, I
with
get
both skill
exactly.
aspects,
Exactly.
and it just becomes something amazing.
So there are definitely a lot of times where I like, man, will you just I'll play it live. Will you just record the guitar for this part? And he's like, yeah, of course. But yeah, so those were my main struggles. Also, like raising money for like the album, because it costs money to.
Yes, we
You know,
will
like,
talk
yeah.
about ways that at the end we're gonna plug your socials.
Oh my
and all
god.
that.
My socials? Okay.
Your social security number.
What the fuck? It's not okay.
Don't ask for people's social security numbers.
Do ask for their security numbers though, just not their social ones. -4. I can't. Okay.
Basically, the next few questions are just about your live shows. She does have a live show coming up. Tell us all about your live show coming up in January.
Oh my god, January 21st at Mercury Lounge.
Mercury Lounge is
I
sick.
go on at 9:30. Doors are at 9. Ticketmaster tickets. You can go Mercury Lounge. I think it's mercuryeast.com. We'll link it. The tickets will be in the bio.
All the links to find literally anything you possibly need about information about this video. Everything
And all
will be
my
linked,
shows are on my like all my upcoming shows are on my website, linked. And
which will also be linked.
it's literally just www.leahcrowe.com.
Same with mine. www.jaysphotovault.com. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. But obviously my main question is what I ask most musicians is, do you get nervous when you go on stage beforehand? Because I've done live shows myself. Like I used to perform in like high school and stuff. And like
I'm like addicted.
I would never feel nervous. And I would
Yeah.
just like, I know there's gonna be people out there.
There's like, you know what's funny is I'm not nervous on stage. I'm nervous like right before. Like there's like
exactly. Once
but
you're on stage, it's real. It's happening. You can't even think about.
you can't even
anything
think
other
about
than
anything.
what's happening.
Yeah, because when you're up there and then you've got like a crowd of people and there's just so much like I'm addicted to it. There's just so much, and I'm sure as the crowds grow, I'll be more addicted to it.
Absolutely.
And so I do this
support.
thing during like don't know if I ever will, where I have people like put up like flames or like a flashlight,
Where's my
and I'll take
lighter?
out my phone and I'll take out my phone. I'll take a picture so that I can have a picture of every show like growing.
Yeah, as it
growing
gets
with
bigger
the-
and bigger.
And it's so
bigger.
funny though, because I'm like on stage. I'm like, wait, like singing this. Do you know? And it's like, yeah, it's funny.
You need it. You need it for the project.
No,
Progress.
I love it.
Words.
But yeah, I'd say there's a nervousness before the show, like a sort of like, but it's excitement really.
Yeah, absolutely. How do you deal with that type of nervousness if you do have it?
Well, it's like fucking deal with it.
It's real.
I
Throw your adult panties on.
I
and just
try
let's
to
go.
move. I try to like listen to like a bunch of music that like hypes me up. I try to like hang out with my band, take my mind off of like, I don't know. I get very, 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 very excited, and it gets very nervous, and like, yeah, try not to shit myself.
Real.
You don't have to put that in there, but Anyway.
All right.
Ow. Okay.
So there's a whole lot that goes into actually booking a show and like finding a venue and all that.
Yes.
How's that process for you, and like what's your favorite part of that process?
You know, admittedly, like booking is my least favorite part of it.
I think most people will agree with that.
Yes, I love performing. So booking is like my least favorite part. So I work with like a couple of booking managers now. I have like people who work out. Who fucking dog. People who will like reach out for me, which is really nice. I started working with the Hella Sketchy recently, if you know who that is, Alexa. She's like sort of big in she's like a big booking manager in like this New York scene. And yeah, that's nice to like have. And then there's another booking manager from a show. I'm lucky now that like people are reaching out to me. Like that, like I've done enough shows and people have liked it enough that people are reaching out to me to add me to the bills. But it's really frustrating when like you want like something and then you're like, you put it all together and then you reach out and then it's like all this, only because I have so much other things going on in my music. Like I'm planning the show itself and I'm getting everyone together and it's like this whole thing. So it's like booking managers, thank you for being booking managers. That shit's hard.
Yeah, though we appreciate all booking managers because that's its own thing.
But
that's so important.
I think on the day of, my favorite part, because going back to the question, I love picking an outfit. I love outfitting my concerts, my performances. I love fashion, and
I feel like that adds to the magic of the way that you
it does.
A group to be
It also
seen.
makes me like get into a character.
Yeah,
you know, it's like where it's easier to be outgoing because like when I put on like I normally don't do that much makeup very often, but when I put on makeup for a show, like this is the extent of what I just have concealer and this right now, but like I tend to do like more for shows just because it makes me feel like I'm a character. It's easy to. It's like I'm acting. I feel like it shows you're like a
you
characterized
put on like that
version.
persona that you've always wanted to be.
Yes, you're like confident all of a sudden, you know. So yeah.
I feel like a lot of people definitely could agree with that when
Yeah.
performing. That they just kind of put on like the person that they want to be.
Yeah.
'Cause that's who they are that night.
And
on
even
stage.
if I'm not wearing like physical makeup, I put a lot of thought into what I'm choosing to wear. So that feels almost like a costume. So it's like I like getting into character is all.
One of the final questions, kind of. This one's kind of like just a random me question that I want to.
Are we okay distance wise? Okay, cool.
One of the questions that I want to make like my question to ask artists is if you could perform with any sort of band or musician, dead or alive.
Dead or alive?
Who would be the person that you'd want to perform with?
Pearl Jam.
That's a good one.
I love Pearl Jam. I want to meet Eddie Vedder so bad. If I hopefully, but yeah, no. That's just what came up.
I feel like the vibes would be similar in some sort of ways.
I love
work
Pearl
well
Jam.
as a show.
I will say that like my favorite male singer is Chris Cornell, actually. So also like Soundgarden or Audioslave. I was always more of an Audioslave fan, but I do love Soundgarden. But yeah, I like R.I.P. I wish that he were still here. It was one of my goals in life to see him live. So that would be to be on stage together. That'd be crazy.
Fucking sick.
And also maybe like. Sorry, I have like multiple answers. It's so
That's
funny.
fine. No,
fucking
that's
Paul
an
McCartney.
awesome-
Can you imagine? Can you imagine sharing the stage with Paul McCartney?
I feel like most musicians will choose
Paul McCartney because
How
he's.
do you...
Are you kidding? He is music. Are you joking?
Exactly. Paved the way
He's
for
music.
musicians
He's
now.
music, and he's awesome. And he has. Have you seen like his crazy like pyro like
The
technicians?
Yeah,
Like,
the fire and
like,
the flames and
blowing
shit.
up.
I love those
It's
shows.
awesome.
Oh my god,
I
it's
want
too good.
I want it. He's awesome.
All right, as we are concluding this interview, because we are coming to the end.
The end.
So, where can we find you? It's Leah Crowe. Where can we find you? Instagram, obviously.
Yes, Leah.Crowe on Instagram. Leah Crowe on Spotify. Crowe with the E at the end.
Yes.
LEAHCROWE. It's not Crow. It's not Lay. Leah Crowe. Spotify, Apple Music, every streaming platform. YouTube. I have some music videos out.
Awesome. She has a lot of lyric videos out too. I'm a huge lyric person, so I always want to know.
Awesome.
So
I have actually, weirdly enough, one of my most viewed videos on my YouTube is "Don't Know If I Ever Will" lyric video.
it's a cute video.
It's got 30,000.
It's such a vibe though. It makes sense. The video is really cute.
What's going on? But yeah, awesome.
We'll run up the views on the actual music videos too.
Yeah, I have a really fun one for one of my singles called "Superiority." I'm in a bouncy house the whole time.
It's so cute. I love it.
It was
it's
really
such
fun.
A vibe. It
super
just
fun
looks
to
like
film.
it was so fun.
Dude, it was so fun.
And
Had a good
as
time.
an artist, how can us as a community and just fans and people, how can we help you grow as an artist?
Oh my god. Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, word of mouth. If you like our stuff, talk about it to people and sort of, if you, connections matter.
Yeah, absolutely.
And grow things. This is the way to help.
Yes,
sort
absolutely.
of connections. But yeah, I mean, what the best thing you can do to support a small artist is, give them a follow. If you like their stuff, listen, give them a stream, and if they have their own merch, and if you can buy that helps fund their music, because indie artists we're doing this shit all by ourselves. So, yeah. That's a good question. Thanks for asking.
Absolutely. That's the whole point of basically this channel and Jay's photo vault in general, is that I want to help small bands, small musicians just be able to have a voice and just be able to yap the way that all of us love to do.
I love yapping.
I love yapping. She loves
I love
yapping.
This car and this penguin.
He's crunchy. Wait, ASMR. But I just want to help support small artists and small bands that truly deserve it, because I feel like record labels do not a great job at promoting their artists.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, so support the independent artists.
Yes, support
the
independent
indie
artists.
Support them all because they deserve it.
Especially now with, another thing I really quickly want to say, especially now with, people actually genuinely listening to AI music. Are you fucking kidding me?
Do that.
Are you kidding me? Kill your killers. You're my killer. I'm gonna kill you.
AI.
I think you gotta bleep out me threatening people.
You guys can figure out what she said.
Wouldn't like that.
But yeah, no. AI is lame, and listen to actual artists with actual feelings and authenticity, because AI is just fucking crazy. What the fuck, bitch?
Well, this was a really...
I can't listen to real artists.
No, then there are so many. So please keep your eye out. Support the indie artists. It's crazy. And
support your local
do not give
scene.
these corporations more money. Stop it. Support your local scene. Thanks so much for watching.
I think that's really...
Go listen to the album. Go follow Jay's channel.
So listen to Kill Your Killers by Leah Crowe, and the best thing that you can do to support me is subscribe, obviously. Follow my Instagram, just take a look at, even if you take 2 seconds out of your time, take a look at my website, www.jaysphotovault.com. I have been a photographer for about a year now, and the people that I have taken pictures of truly deserve the support, and this is something I've always wanted to do, and here's our first ever interview. This is Anita, a fidget.
No, he's my friend.
We should name him. I don't think he has a name. Boing. This is Boing. the penguin, and he's crunchy.
This was so nice. Thank you so much for having me. It was nice to meet you.
So fun. Oh my god, this is amazing, and there will be more.
Okay, that's beautiful.
This will not be the end. This is the beginning.
Beautiful. Oh wow. Ooh wow. Ooh. Take those words to heart.
And we
Heed that.
absolutely, obviously, have to thank Chris for
Oh, yeah,
supporting
there's-
us.
behind-
I met him today. And
You can give him like credit in the.
Yeah, he's gonna
in
be
the
linked.
link.
He does cinematography and he directs stuff. So if you need help with anything and you actually enjoy the production,
Productions.
yeah, Dark Mind Productions.
Dark Mind Productions.
Go support him too. And then obviously I'm here to thank my amazing boyfriend. He drove from Jersey into New York, and if anybody knows about the East Coast of New York and Jersey, New York is not fun to drive in. So special shout out to him because all of us
And
were just
hide and
taking the
seek.
train.
Oh my god. Shout out to Hide and Seek for letting us film here
This
for so long.
beautiful,
And taking up your
beautiful-
time.
Beautiful fucking place. They have fresh drinks, fresh food, they have good cocktails, they have beer, they have beautiful scenery, there's skylights, and everyone here just doesn't give a shit. They're all in their own world, and it's pretty nice. So
Yeah. Go
go support Hide and
That was
Seek
what
in
I just did was
Williamsburg.
an example of something you can do here. just saying.
I could probably like, I don't know, let me stop. Let me not let the intrusive thoughts win. Okay, we're done.
Okay, bye.
Love you guys. Mwah.
Thanks for listening to
Thank you. Boom.